A Simple Lie, a brand new Nollywood movie produced and directed by Biodun. Let's talk about it.
That night, Jabba, don't play with me.
Auntie, I'm not doing anything with your husband.
Please, I'm sorry.
A Simple Lie tells the story of Boma, who decided to tell a little lie to a friend, but that lie ended up becoming a massive one, which then led to the unveiling of so many lies that were present or prevalent within that friendship circle. The very first thing that catches your attention, aside the casting with A Simple Lie, is the production design. My oh mine. I saw it. I felt it, I appreciated it. Now, the casting. The movie features Abisola Aiyeola, my girl, Bolaji Ogunmola. Mwah, mwah. You also have Bukumi Adebayo or KieKie, as you might know her. And the males in the film were Kachinochiri and Emmanuel Ikubeze. I also thought the casting of this film was very, very good because the cast had amazing chemistry between them. There was a lot of intentionality about this film. That was another thing I really appreciated about it. I felt like each character had a profile, and that profile was obvious. They developed a character profile that was clean and clear and that was very easy to connect with. So before each character spoke too much, we kind of already knew what kind of person they were. I loved the makeup and the costumes in this film. My oh my, they were beautiful. The sets, the locations, the set design, the lighting, the cinematography was good as well. I mean, it was just beautiful. The tone of the film as well was very colorful. I mean, it's the drama that was set majorly in one location. So it was very important for our eyes to be able to feed on different things at the same time. And that was exactly what happened with this film. When it comes to filmmakers that know how to tell stories, I would say that Auntie B is right on top, of that list, because the way she tells her stories, they are quite engaging. She pulls you in all the way in until the end. And that was the same thing that happened with A Simple Lie. The story involved a lot of flashbacks, but the way she told the story, you wouldn't miss anything. The transitions were consistent. I loved that they designed a specific visual and audio transition that was consistent all through the film, so every time we were having a flashback, we knew that, okay, this happened a while ago and we're just being thrown back to it. I'd like to give a shout out to the scripting as well. The scripting was very good. I mean, Manny is my guy, so I have to give him a shout out because I think he did a brilliant job with the script. The dialogue also flowed effortlessly. I felt like I was a part of the conversation, as if I was in the group as well. And whoever expected to respond at a certain time responded. It felt natural, and I appreciated that. The story was very, very dramatic. Okay, it was dramatic, but it was engaging in the same breath. So you couldn't fast forward, even if you wanted to, and you didn't want to. However, what I would say really brought this film home for me would be the performances in the film. They were amazing. Bisola in a character as Boma, KieKie in a character as Fade, the individuality that each character had flowed through their performances. And again, a special shout out to my girl Bolaji, who played Donna, because I wanted to hug Donna and I wanted to punch her at the same time. I felt the intensity between Donna and her husband, Azim, and I felt the intensity of the chemistry between Donna and the ex. What's the name again? Xavier. The ex is named Xavier. These two barely had any dialogue together. They had a couple of interactions, but, keeping the entire film in mind, it wasn't a lot. However, there was intense chemistry between them. because of how intense the drama was, we needed, a dose every now and again of humor. And KieKie's character, Fade, provided that. And as a group, the actors had a vibe that worked positively. I just really appreciated the flow of the film, and I was gripped because I remember I was watching and my husband was like, you are enjoying this film that you're watching. I didn't know he had been looking at me, and I was like, why? How did you know? I'm enjoying it. And he said, oh God, you can see like my facial expressions changing as I'm watching. And I was like, oh yeah, it's so good, this Anthony's film. What I didn't like is really not a lot. I just felt like the movie was so good. It had an anticlimactic ending. I thought that the ending watered it down. And I'm not trying to tell a storyteller how to tell their stories, but I just felt like the ending they had was not, solid for the kind of drama we had just experienced. If they had just ended with a bombshell or something, like to just drop one thing, that would have maybe like, this person's pregnancy is mine after all, and ended the film on that note. So that would have been a higher place for us to leave that film. Otherwise, I found A Simple Lie to be a very beautiful, very enjoyable, very entertaining drama that I think you should watch as well. You're going to find it on Netflix. That was where I watched it. I'm sure a lot of you have watched it because it came out in Nigerian cinemas like over a year ago. But we over here, we are just getting to watch it. So have you seen it? What do you think? Let's talk in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you aren't. I'll see you again next time. Remain in God and God bless you. Mwah. Bye.